Hello, let's do connections for Friday, June 20th. All right, I'm seeing Rock and Undertaker. I'm not really into wrestling, but I know The Rock and The Undertaker are both wrestlers, professional wrestlers. I could see the Hitman being something like that. I could see Snake being something like that, but I'm not really into wrestling, so that might be a problem, if that's what the category is. You might also have some craft stuff in here. You have paper, scissors, tape. Is seal, like when you seal something like you glue it, is that how that's spelled? I know that's how you spell the animal, S-E-A-L, so not 100% sure about that. Button, you can use buttons in crafts, threads, needles, lots of craft stuff in here. You record, you film, you shoot. This is to like make a video. You tape something. Okay, I think that's probably what tape goes with. Let's go with that. Capture on video, there you go. Seal could also be the singer, right? But I don't see other singers. All right, what's museum doing in here? Is it a type of museum, like an art museum, a historical museum, ancient history museum, sports museum? Maybe it's things that are in a museum, like paintings, fossils, bones, displays. We're getting a little bit more generic. I'm not sure what museum's doing. What's poetic doing? Poetic justice. Poetic something. Poetic license. All right, I'm going to put needle, thread, button, and scissors together as like sewing equipment, I think. Let's try it. Items in a sewing kit. Okay. I wasn't sure about button. I mean, I know you can sew with button, but button could also be for so many other things. Of course, most of those could be for so many other things. But for most of this, I was thinking of just like arts and crafts in general. So paper could go in there, even seal a little bit. But they'd probably use glue. So that's why I ended up just going with these four. Paper doesn't really go with sewing. Once I was like, all right, let's get specific with sewing, it kind of made a lot more sense. So we still have Rock and Undertaker, and potentially Snake and Hitman. Those just seem like wrestler names, but I'm not familiar with it. That would leave Seal, Paper, Poetic, and Museum, which I have no idea what those would be doing. Do I try this as some sort of... I don't want to try it because I just don't know it for sure. I'm just guessing based off of Rock and Undertaker, and it might not even be that category at all. Oh, you know what? I just realized that they had Rock, Paper, Scissors in here. But there's not a fourth one for that, so I don't know what they would be doing. Poetic... I'm just not seeing what Poetic is doing. Seal... Team 6. Seal... I don't know. I guess I'm just going to go Snake, Rock, Undertaker, and Hitman as some sort of wrestling category. Because I'm not sure what else to do. All right, that is it. All right, the Hitman, the Snake. I've never heard of them, but it just seemed like wrestling names. And then Seal, Paper, Poetic, and Museum. I have no idea. Let's find out what Burble's doing. Wax Museum, Wax Paper, Wax Poetic. Oh, okay. And Wax Seal. So it was kind of like the seal I was thinking of. You know, you seal something, you glue it, kind of, but wax seal. All right. I don't think I ever would have thought of that. Wax Museum. I've never been to a wax museum. Let's see what they rate this. 2.8. It kind of makes sense, I guess. Let's see what the bot says. 2 out of 5. Okay. Still more people losing than any other category. So again, I'm curious how they determine the difficulty. Like 70% solve rate is, maybe it's just based off solve rate. I'm not sure. Most people got yellow first. Again, I was so focused on just a more general crafts category that I just didn't see it as sewing right away. I did think of the wrestling thing right away, but I just don't know it well enough to have submitted it. And then purple is almost nobody getting it first. Let's check ever. So yeah, pretty much everybody getting yellow and green, as is the standard puzzle. So this one is kind of just playing to form. Yeah, people are losing or at least getting yellow and green for the most part. Regular rainbow order is the highest winning one. Mine was a little bit different in getting green first, but it's still the second highest, so pretty common. Shadowy figures, yeah, I don't think that's it. I think it's people just trying to think of a fourth wrestler. And Seal, it could be a name. Rock, Paper, Sid. Oh, yeah, that's right. People say shoot at the end. See, I never did that. We never said shoot. We just did, rock, paper, scissors and did the thing. We never said shoot. So I always forget that that's a thing. So yeah, I can see people going for that. Tape, putting tape in is, again, just a general like crafts category. I can see that because I thought of that too. Film, paper, record, and tape. Oh, okay. I could see that one too. I didn't even think of that as types of old school media. Interesting. So yeah, some interesting red herrings in there that I didn't even see. Some of them I did, but I wouldn't have tried. But the rock, paper, scissors, shoot one is a big one. I never thought of shoot because we never said that. I wonder if that's a generational thing or a regional thing. So yeah, I found that one a little time consuming just because I don't know wrestling and I don't think I ever would have put purple together. So even though I got perfect, just like yesterday, it felt a little bit more difficult than it ended up looking in terms of results, perfect with no mistakes. But, I'll take it. If you're enjoying the videos, remember to leave a like, subscribe, follow, and let me know how you did today.